Brandon, I'm telling you that you need to step in.
Her voice was urgent as she spoke to me.
She's in danger, and it's your fault. If you don't do anything, I don't know what will happen.
She hung up before I could say anything else, and I ran my hands through my hair as I thought about what she had said. My heart was racing, and I could feel the cold sweat of fear building up in my temple. It had been a long time since I'd spoken to Patsy, and I wasn't happy to be hearing from her now. I should have known that my happily ever after wasn't going to be that easy. One would think that waiting 7 years for the love of my life to come back to me would mean that our eventual reunion would be nothing but smooth sailing for the rest of our lives. However, nothing was ever smooth or simple for me. I stared at the phone in my hand for a few seconds before putting it into my pocket. I had no idea how I was going to break the news to Katie. Our wedding was supposed to be in 1 month, but if Katie found out the truth, I wasn't sure if the wedding would still go forward at all. I'd wanted to marry her right away, but now I wondered if I was going to get to marry her at all. I wasn't sure if Katie could take any more secrets. Not right now. Not with all the revelations that had come forward recently. I knew she was still pretty upset about the incident in the bar. Even I knew that it had been slightly out of line, but I hadn't been able to stop myself. Every fiber of my being had wanted to show that bartender that Katie was mine, all mine, and no one was going to get in my way. I wasn't going to let my past stop me from living out the future I had planned. I didn't care what I had to do. If Grayson Twining thought he had heard the last of me, he was in for a rude awakening, old school friend or not. Grayson and I had gone through boarding school and college together. We were both the sons of prominent businessmen, and we'd both rebelled against the status quo of our environments and what had been expected of us. We had decided to start the club when we were seniors in high school, though we'd actually started it when we were freshmen in college. We should start a secret club. Grayson had been intense as he stared at me in the dorm we'd shared. It will be exclusive and private, and we can do whatever we want when we want. Isn't exclusive basically the same thing as private? I raised an eyebrow to him. We need to create the rules. He ignored my comment, with his blue eyes alive with excitement. First rule is that no one joins without both of us consenting. Joins what? Our club, he muttered, exasperated. We can call it the Private Club. That's the name? Yeah, it's brilliant. He grinned at me. It's perfect. We can talk about it in public, and no one will ever know.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.